To alert you to a headline you may have heard, we all love Saturn because isn't it pretty? The big headline this month was that Saturn has 20 more moons than it originally had. We've got just one, but it's got all those to wrangle. So because it was so lovely, Brendan, I think, is back in the studio, in the theater, or in the booth, but he made this wonderful race. You can look at the years of how many moons have been discovered. And if we were betting, we could place bets on this, but you already know the outcome.
Circus rolling the balls.
Yeah. So. So if you placed your bets on Saturn, you win because Saturn now has a bunch of 20 new moons. Here's the Subaru telescope where it was found. These are two images, and basically if you blink back and forth, you can see the little dot move, and that is a moon moving around Saturn. So the 20 new moons are broken into 3 different groups. There is one prograde moon in what's referred to as the Gallic group, and this has to do with kinematics, but then they all have names, and we'll come to that in a second. So the Gallic group has 1 new moon. There are 2 prograde moons in the Inuit group, and there are 17 retrograde moons as part of the Norse group. So these are the 20 new moons. One of the moons is actually prograde, but in the retrograde, so it looks like it's going to get smashed up just a bit on its trip around Saturn. But the fun part, and part we wanted to make sure you knew, is that you too can name a Saturn moon. So if you go to Saturn Lunacy is his Twitter handle for Scott Shepard, who is the discoverer, and also at Carnegie Science here in Southern California, come up with a name. My favorite part is videos, artwork, strongly encouraged. So you don't have to be a child. You could be an adult and submit. So in fact, I think we're thinking about submitting. We've got an idea of what we might do, but name a moon of Saturn, you might win, and then you'd know for the rest of your life that you would name a moon on Saturn. How great is that?
Can I name it Noodles?
Sure. Well, I don't know. Is it a Norse, Gallic, or Inuit name? Yes, those well-known Inuit monster noodles. So they have to be giants or monsters, though, so that kind of narrows it. All the rules are in that description, and you will see it when you take a look.